Good morning. Thanks for joining us. We do have a lot to get to this morning, but first, it's time for Larry and a check of the forecast. What's going on, Larry?
Good morning. It's a nice day shaping up across the area. Clear skies out there around the region this morning. By 10 o'clock, we're about 62 degrees. Lunchtime, close to 70 degrees. And right in the middle of the afternoon, we'll be in the low to mid 70s. Late this evening, around 10 o'clock, around 60 degrees. And early tomorrow morning to 4 a.m., down to about 54 degrees. Check your 7-day forecast. Big warm up on the way. 77 the high temperature tomorrow. Then Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to be in the low 80s. Friday, another weather system tracks across the area, give us a chance of rain and cooler temperatures. We do end the weekend at 75 degrees with a chance of showers on Sunday. But all in all, we get about 3 or 4 days of great weather, and that is your forecast this morning, Caroline.
Sounds good, Larry. Thanks so much. President Trump could be released from the hospital today after testing positive for COVID-19. Wake Up Charlotte's Tracy Potts joining us from outside Walter Reed Medical Center. And Tracy, doctors say the president's condition is improving after what they're calling multiple episodes over the weekend.
Hi there, Carolyn. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. The president's doctors say he may actually go home today, that his vital signs are stable. But medical experts are concerned that the treatment the president's getting is not treatment that typically reflects a person who's doing well.
These are new pictures released late last night of President Trump working inside Walter Reed Hospital after a brief drive-by outside to thank supporters.
Mr. President!
Doctors say the president could be released today. A high fever and low oxygen levels over the weekend led doctors to give him oxygen and a steroid typically reserved for the sickest COVID-19 patients.
We're getting great reports from the doctors.
The president's condition vastly different from the mild symptoms reported Friday.
I was trying to reflect the upbeat attitude that the team, the president, that his course of illness has had, and in doing so, it came off that we were trying to hide something, which wasn't necessarily true.
Democrats are concerned the White House isn't telling the whole story.
When it comes to something as vital as this, the health of the president, the health of the people around him, we need to go the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
The White House trying to portray the image of a commander-in-chief still hard at work.
Secretary Pompeo, myself, will be giving him a national security brief this afternoon from the White House here. He'll be at Walter Reed, so we'll do it by secure video conference or secure phone.
He was very animated in our half-hour-long conversation, ready to get back out to the campaign trail.
But that's on hold as the world's most watched patient continues treatment.
Has confirmed that in addition to the president's personal aide, 2 members of the White House resident staff tested positive for COVID-19 weeks ago. At Walter Reed, I'm Tracy Potts for Wake Up Charlotte.
Turning now to more of today's top stories in your morning rush. A local teacher is dead after reportedly catching COVID-19. Julie Davis taught 3rd grade at Norwood Elementary. The Stanley News and Press confirming that she died after recently contracting the virus. The district had previously confirmed that a staff member tested positive for COVID-19. 3rd grade students switched to remote learning. They didn't say if Davis was the staff member who tested positive, though.
Good morning, I'm Billie Jean Shaw. Here are 3 things you need to know when it comes to voting in South Carolina. Number 1, today in-person absentee voting begins. Number 2, if you plan on voting absentee by mail, you have until October 24th to request that form. And then number 3, today is the last day to register to vote by mail. If you do so, make sure your envelope is postmarked Monday, October 5th.
Today, Iredell-Statesville elementary schoolers heading back to class full-time. Students pre-K through 5th grade will now be in the class 5 days a week. Parents can choose to keep their students at home for virtual learning. Middle and high school students will stay on a hybrid schedule for now. Today, Charlotte city leaders will discuss how COVID-19 relief is being spent in the Queen City. They're expected to address the CARES Act spending at a city council meeting. Now, so far, city council has used more than $10 million in this funding to help families with mortgage and rent payments. Another big win for the Panthers, beating the Arizona Cardinals 31-21 yesterday with a standout performance from quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. It was the first time fans were allowed back into Bank of America Stadium this season, and Rachel, fans fired up this morning. Back-to-back wins for Carolina.
That is right. Panther Nation waking up with another win. Smiles on our faces this morning. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about yesterday's performance. As you said, fans were there for the very first time inside Bank of America Stadium. There was about 7% capacity in the stadium. That's roughly 5,000 fans that were there to witness it. Free masks and free hand sanitizer were handed out. There were signs everywhere encouraging social distancing, also one way, one direction walking. Lots of fans, though, are talking about Teddy Bridgewater, raving about our starting quarterback after this impressive touchdown run. Take a look. It was his first rushing TD since a bad knee injury back in 2015. Really impressive performance by him yesterday. Gavin says he is just one of those players that everybody likes, and he's hoping for more #Teddy touchdowns. Brock commenting, it took y'all long enough to jump on the Teddy train, and the Panthers throwing shade on their social media today after nearly everybody, may I add, picked the Cardinals to win yesterday's game. They were all wrong. And trending this morning as well, not only the win, but our winning celebration in the team's locker room after the game, singing Sweet Caroline. You know it. Take a listen. Sweet Caroline, God never sings so good, so good, so good, so good. So good. Love that. All right. Congratulations to the Panthers. We want to know now if you think we are going to secure a third win in a row. We're taking on the Falcons on the road next weekend. The Falcons do play tonight against the Green Bay Packers. We'll kind of see how they're looking for this upcoming weekend. Carolyn.
Exactly right, Rachel.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. All right. It's time to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. Despite the economy taking a hit right now, the housing market is thriving. More people are moving this year, and it's all because of the pandemic.
Americans are tired of looking at the same four walls. Many think it's time for a major change of scenery. Let's connect the dots. The website unclutter.com surveyed 3,500 Americans and found many are ready to pack up and move to a new town. 58% of people say after months stuck at home, they're ready to relocate. Many say lockdowns have them dreaming of a home with more outdoor space. Some are in the mood for a more pet-friendly home. On the flip side, some say they're moving because they can no longer afford their current house or apartment. About a quarter of those surveyed said they've gone so far as to search for a new place to live. Of the people who say they plan to stay put, nearly half say they've attempted a home improvement project since the beginning of the pandemic. And that's connecting the dots.
Now to some stories to help keep you and your family safe and sound today. If you're running out of things to do at home, lose yourself in a book. Libraries say ebooks actually flying off the digital shelves right now. Online checkouts are up 50% as people look for inexpensive and contact-free entertainment. Many libraries, including Charlotte Mecklenburg, offering hundreds of books on an app for free. That's great. Well, how much would you spend to go a whole day without stress? A new survey finds that most Americans would pay at least $500 for just one stress-free day. It also found 1 in 5 people feel drained at the end of most days, and 13% say they constantly feel exhausted. Well, we want to make things easy for you. So all you need to do is wake up and turn the TV on at 4:30 each and every morning to watch Wake Up Charlotte. It's the thing to do. Have a great day.